You want some too? It's not for you, it's for them. Open wide. It's not for you. Put it along your chin. Okay. You want to split this last one? You go. Welcome to June. Look at him right now. He wants the watermelon so badly, but there's none left. There's no more. See? No more. Anyways, this month has been pretty good, to be honest. I unfortunately don't have like really great exciting content for this month. Didn't go to a cool concert or ballet, and it was my birthday. So yeah, I mean, like, so I didn't do very many activities per se, and so I felt like there wasn't very much to film, but I still had like a good time. And to be honest, I had a better time this month than I did last month, which is all I could ask for, and it's pretty nice, all things considered. I feel like last month there was like, it was really busy and it was a lot of fun plans, but then I also had like, I don't know, life and like sort of life drama that was happening then. And this month was really pretty chill. Besides for the first week, because my cat died on June 1st, which is not included in any of clips, obviously. But yeah, I did make like a separate video sort of addressing that, sort of not. And then I also wrote like a little essay about it, like my feelings and stuff, and that really helped me process everything. And, you know, just having like friends around me. And also, it was a shared ownership between me and my roommate, so that was really nice to, I guess, have that community. But yeah, it was really unfortunate, and I guess a sad way to start the month off. But I will say, like, pretty much the majority of the rest of the month was really, really nice, and I'm really grateful for that. So you'll notice that a lot of the clips, it goes from like the 11th and then all the way to like the 17th, because I genuinely did not have that much going on. I, to be honest, am really trying to just build up my channel right now, so that's not really interesting, I guess. I have been playing more video games recently, which is really nice, and it's a good break from like working, and it's a really good alternative to doom scrolling or like watching a show or something, because your brain is still active and you're going towards like a goal or something, I guess. I mean, I'm playing Mario on the Switch, so that's not really like, I don't know, it's not that deep, but that's the point. Because normally I play more like open world and story games, and those ones you have to like really sit down and get into it. But with a fun platform game like Mario is just like, you know, chill. The headline, I guess, for this month is, can you stop? There's no more. Look, there's no more. The headline for this month, I guess, is burnt out burnt out workaholic discovers peaceful hobbies, I guess. Discovers relaxing hobbies, relaxing, peaceful, chill. Discovers taking a break. Sue me, I guess. Alright, let's explain some of these clips here. This one here, for June 11th, pretty self-explanatory. We're just going over my bonsai. I will say my skin is kind of looking rough in this clip, TBH. I don't know why, but I had like a breakout, an eczema flare-up I guess, and of course it decided to be on my face. It couldn't be on any other part of my body. But yeah, I think it was just from stress and everything because I didn't eat anything different and I didn't change any of my skincare. So, I don't know. TBH, May was a really stressful month. So it was probably all of that just catching up to me. But yeah, this is June 11th. This is the update on my bonsai. Yay! What am I doing? I thrifted this lamp. Success. If you watched my last monthly vlog update, you know all about this. If not, go watch it because details how I got bonsai and that I got this lamp actually. That is included in it. Since then, I literally didn't do anything, which low-key put it off for like 2 weeks. But it's okay because we have natural sunlight. Oh yeah, the whole point of getting this lamp is so that it can be in this like weird space here where it doesn't really get that much light, so I'm putting a grow light in. But she's a little crusty, so I'm gonna clean her first. I think I blinded myself just then. Well, it works. Fire. Ta-da! I think it looks great. I still have to get a picture for up here. Decided to definitely get a new frame or either make myself one, and I guess I have to create an art piece to go there. I'm not sure what to do quite yet, but I think it's a good transition between the big tall bookshelf and the wide open window as like a little, you know, median area, and it's not so plain, and hopefully I stop putting all of my junk there. The tree is like a little bit dry, so I don't know. I've been watering it pretty consistently, and I don't know why it just hasn't gotten back to the soft, supple leaves that I started with, but I don't know, maybe this grow light will help it out. Maybe I gotta get some fertilizer for it, but basically crossing my fingers that I don't kill this one. Yeah, that'd be pretty sad and embarrassing because I'm showing all of you guys the tree and being so proud of it. Yeah, wish me luck, I guess. Now, on June 17th, I was over at my sister's place, and I went to leave, and then I hear like a on my tire as I'm driving, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good. That's not normal. So I turn around and I go back into her parking lot, and I find this huge, like, concrete screw in my tire. How'd that happen? I have no idea. So I was driving on the road back home using the donut, and my brother passed me while driving. He called me. He was like, "Was that you?" And it definitely was. So he took a little video.
No, it's Chloe!
And that's that. This is the next day, just me showing you the tire, I guess. The donut. It's so sad. I hate having a donut. It's so stressful, and I felt low-key like trapped. I was like, I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. But then I went to Costco and I got it fixed, and it only took like an hour. It was super simple. Way easier than I thought it was going to be. 'Cause last time I broke my tire, there was like a whole involved process and some bolts ended up breaking. I don't even want to get into it. But thankfully, this time it was a lot more simple and it was resolved pretty quickly. And then I could use my car, and I love using my car. It was great. On June 25th, I went to the beach, our first real beach day of the year, which was so exciting. I went with a couple friends and we had an amazing time. The water was perfect and there was like this beautiful sandbar. So it's, you go down and onto from where the sand meets the ocean, and the tide had receded a little bit, so it created a little like pool there, almost like a little kiddie pool, and then the sandbar, and then the actual ocean over there. So we were playing in it, and it felt like, I don't know, it really nurtured my inner child, I think. But yeah, that was perfect. And these are a couple shots using I got this little janky camera off of Amazon for like $50, and I am really happy with how the quality turns out. Like the color, the way that it's color graded and the graininess, it's just perfect. I feel like it fits the vibes really nicely, and I'm really looking forward to using it a lot more. I think I am cutting my losses on the bonsai. I know that I did like this whole thing and I set up a whole area for it, and I'll still put something nice there. I just have to think of what it is. I don't even know if you guys care about that area. Let me know. I don't know if anyone's into like interior design or something. That's one of my like side interests. I have like 100 different side interests that I know very little amounts about those things. It's like jack of all trades sort of type of information. Anyways, the tree I think is dead, unfortunately. I tried my best. We did like a little bit of fertilizer. I kept it in here. I kept watering it like the perfect amount. This is a tree that likes a lot of water, but it also likes the seasons. So I ended up moving it actually into our front room that is not air conditioned so that it could experience some of the summer heat. And it was dying before that, but I had my fingers crossed. And I really think that maybe it's because I repotted it too soon, but oh well, you live and you learn, I suppose. So I think maybe next time, if I do this again, I'm gonna get a tree from like Lowe's or Home Depot, like a really small one, like a sapling, and then sort of twist it myself and make my own bonsai, because that might be really cool. And just like a fun little project. Welcome to Media of the Month, the segment where I, your host Chloe, tell you what media I watched this month. To be honest, this month there is not very many, but quality over quantity, as I like to say. Starting off strong with music. In a surprising turn of events, Addison Rae's new / breakout album was honestly incredible. I really, really liked it. I forced my friend to watch a music video, and she was like, about it, like the vibes, pretty good. And then the next day she tells me, couldn't stop thinking about it, so I listened to the whole thing. And I feel like that sums up my experience with it perfectly as well. I feel like I went into it not expecting a lot, and then, I listened to it, I was like, oh wait, that was pretty good. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, shoot, like, she cooked with that, basically. I think that, like, just the vibes are so immaculate. Like, I wouldn't say that, like, the lyrics are, like, the smartest or the best, but they definitely, like, she definitely delivers on the vibes. It's, like, very, like, early 2000s, it girl, like, can do whatever she wants, like, Legally Blonde, like, so good. I love that energy, and yeah, I'm glad I got to experience that, and I'm still listening, and I think it's a really good vibe for the summer as well. I would also suggest like any of her music videos are really cool too. Her music video for Headphones On and High Fashion are probably my top 2 favorites. Yeah, I would suggest that. Moving on to TV shows, on June 25th, On June 25th, which is 2 days ago from now, season number 4 of The Bear was released, and the day after, I didn't really have any plans, so I devoted the entire day to watching the whole season. It wasn't in one sitting. It was like, spread out. Like I probably started it at around like 1 p.m. and ended at like 11:30ish. So, you know, pretty big stretch of time. It wasn't like super back to back. But I thought it was phenomenal. As a certified bear lover, wait, as someone who likes every other season of The Bear prior, I thought it was really really good. One of their stronger seasons. I think I agree with people who don't like season 3 that much. I don't think it was bad, but I do think that, you know, I agree that they could have probably moved the plot along a little bit more. But I also see why they chose to keep the pacing the way that they did and really focus in on like the B-roll and a lot of Carmi's backstory. No, I really loved it, and I'm glad I did the thing where I just watched it all in one day, because I was really like just so immersed. And so when that last episode came on, it was probably more heart-wrenching than it would have been if I hadn't done it in that way. 10 out of 10 would recommend The Bear, especially if you love really good cinematography and B-roll and good like character development, as well as I feel like they do really good commentary on just like being a person and life and like family and like how complicated that stuff is. So yeah, I really really enjoyed it basically. And I can officially say that I have watched all of Twilight. I've never ever watched it ever before this year. So my friends were like, well, we gotta change that. So we watched it together, and it was surprisingly good. I understand that some parts of the acting are like cringy or funny, and we definitely made fun of certain parts with like Kristen Stewart's like facial expressions or whatever. But I do feel like the vibe and low-key some of the plot was fire. Like really just it was a fun watch basically. My order for how I would rank the movies: 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, and I think that's my order because I mix up two and three a lot. 3 is when they do like the battle, and I don't really care for any of like the big battle scenes because there's like so much build up, and then the battle happens and it's kind of like, okay, well, I don't really care now. Definitely 4 would be moved higher up on my list if like the second half wasn't so depressing. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I ended up watching it. I think it was worth it, not a waste of time at all. And I guess that's it. Yeah. Those are the media that I really liked and I consumed this month. There wasn't very many, but I don't think that's a bad thing, you know? Sometimes quality over quantity, and we definitely did get a lot of quality. Yeah, I hope you enlighten yourself and check out any of these recs if you haven't already. Also, let me know what you think down in the comments below, because that would be really interesting and like, I don't know, a fun conversation to have. Yeah, especially The Bear. I love talking about that show. It's so good. Okay, bye. Yeah, as I said, there's really not that much going on this month, and I think that's okay. I ended up having a really good time. I am getting into my hobbies a lot more and going outside, which is, a thing that I'm really trying to do, because it's so nice. I actually think that I might help my roommates with some yard work right now. About to do that because they've been working on that all day while I was doing my day job. And it would be just nice to spend some time with them, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope that you had an amazing June as well, and here's to looking forward to July. I hope that it's even better than the next. And that's what I hope for every day. Just incrementally better than the last. Yeah. I hate saying bye. I feel like it's like cringe. So, yeah. Have a good day. Bye.